I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Caitlin Clark is a menace, man. She literally kicked Cheryl Reeve off the team. This is my team. I don't fuck with you. Get out of here. Yo, son. Cheryl Reeve, you asked for it.
The WNBA is on fire after Caitlin Clark pulled off the boldest power move in league history. During the live All-Star draft, Clark traded her assigned coach Cheryl Reeve and left the league spinning in real time. This was not just a moment. This was a message. Clark is done with the disrespect.
Up coaches. Cheryl Reeve, whew, dodged the bullet. Whew. Thank God I don't need to coach Caitlin Clark, man. Man, I can't deal with that. I would have had to swallow so much pride. I can't do that. Fee, she probably called him the Fee, talk to Caitlin, please. I can't coach her. I can't do it. This book's about to come out. You know what they're going to be saying if I'm coaching Caitlin Clark and the book's out? Oh, God. Fee, please. And then Sandy Bordello's like, oh yeah, this is good. This is...
world full of fake drama and hot takes. Caitlin Clark delivered something real. On July 8th live on ESPN, she flipped the All-Star draft into a historic turning point. The WNBA had its script. Clark ripped it up. They tried to hand her Reeve. She said no. She said enough. And she did it live.
Yo, this is the first time I've ever seen this, man. The first time out of all the times I've seen where two star players are picking up players. They ask for a trade, or the median person asked for a trade, and they're talking.
Clark faced the camera with Malika Andrews and calmly made her move. I do not know if this is allowed and I do not care. We are trading coaches. That was it. No panic. No noise. Just power. Fee gets her coach. Sandy Brondello, welcome aboard. The room went silent. The league had no answer.
Head coach for the Minnesota Lynx, so that makes sense, but the drama is going to come from Reeve having previously been critical on social media about the amount of attention Clark received relative to the rest of the league, not to mention being the coach of Team USA that Caitlin Clark was so famously.
Executives froze. Producers paused. Fans stared. In one moment, Caitlin Clark became the first player in WNBA history to trade a coach during the All-Star draft. And no one could stop her. The league watched as its biggest star rewrote the rules right in front of them.
To be completely honest, I love my team. I think they're great. I don't have any intentions of really trading any of them. I don't know if this is in the rules. I don't really care. But I think we've already discussed we are going to trade coaches. Fee's going to take her coach. Sandy Brondello, let's get it. It's going to be amazing. Sorry, WNBA, if that's not in the rule. Sorry, ESPN, if that's not in the rules, but we just made it a rule. So, Sandy Brondello, come on over. Whoa! Let's get to it.
This was not random. This was personal. Cheryl Reeve spent months throwing shade at Clark. Questioning her. Undermining her. She helped keep Clark off the Olympic team. And Clark never said a word. Until now. This was not about a coaching preference. This was about power. And Clark took it back.
This year, I don't know that I've heard of a coach being traded in the
Olympic snub told the whole story. Reeve had the power to put Clark on the team. She said no. And when asked if she had regrets, she said no again. Cold. Dismissive. Silent. But Clark knew. And she waited. Until the perfect stage arrived. Then she made her move.
And announced that Cheryl Reeves will be the coach for Caitlin Clark's All-Star team. Not feeling this at all. This is the same woman who despised her last year, saying, I don't give two shits about Caitlin Clark. The same woman who really didn't want her on the Olympic team. She was hell-bent about it. Very open about it. Same woman who wore Black Girls Rock while playing Caitlin Clark, insinuating that Caitlin Clark is a racist. So she's going to be, pandering to the audience. Like, I hate that shit, man. I hate people.
Clark has done more for this league than any player before her. She fills arenas. She breaks records. She brings eyes to the sport. And still she was treated like a problem. Like an outsider. Like an inconvenience. So when she got the mic, she flipped the entire narrative. She took Reeve off her team, and the WNBA could not do
official committee, but, some may believe she had some say in how all that went down. Regardless, the picking between the players was a lot of fun, and Caitlin Clark also wound up with all of the Fever members on her squad as well, meaning Aaliyah Boston, Clark, and Kelsey Mitchell will be a trio in Indianapolis for...
The league had to scramble and confirm it live. Coach trades are allowed. Suddenly the move was official. Clark forced the league to bend in real time. And still they missed the bigger truth. That this league has failed to protect the one player who changed everything. And now she is changing the rules.
By the way, I just got official word from the WNBA, from the league. I am hearing that a trade of coaches is permitted and it is granted. I wish I had a gavel here. So the coach trade has gone through. As the steward of this draft, it has been approved. And these are your teams. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Ladies, thank you so much.
Sandy Brondello could not hide her joy. I got traded, she said with a smile. I get to coach Sabrina and Caitlin in Indy. What a moment. And on the other side, Cheryl Reeve had to sit there stunned. She had to accept the rejection. The coach who once held the power now reduced to a side character in Clark's rise.
Get the trade coaches. They just traded Cheryl Reeves to get the Liberty coach. That is great. So we don't have to worry about Cheryl Reeves anymore. Cheryl Reeves can go to her team. I think Nafisa's team is too slow, bro. Yeah, Alyssa Thomas is good, but she's slow. Angel Reese isn't fast. Breonna Stewart isn't fast. I'm telling you, they're going to be more of a half-court type of...
This was more than a trade. This was a warning. Clark made it clear. She will not be disrespected. Not by coaches. Not by executives. Not by anyone. Her influence goes beyond ratings and arenas. She showed the league that when you push her too far, she will push back harder. And win.
Coach, you may have been involved in the first ever coach trade of any All-Star game ever. Just want to get your thoughts on that in your mind. First for you, Leo.
They announced it? Yeah. That you got traded? Yeah. Oh, I got to go look at all that. Traded? I have no idea what the teams are.
Second time in history now. Jeez, as a player. And I got traded, yes. My son hit me up after he goes, I've created history. This is awesome. I got traded as a coach. But look, I get to coach with Sabrina. I'm on Caitlin Clark's in Indianapolis. I mean, what a great show. So we'll go out there and have some fun.
Clark picked her moment perfectly. Maximum visibility. Zero time for interference. She took control of the live broadcast and delivered a masterclass in power. Reeve had to smile through the humiliation. Other stars are watching. Learning. Realizing they can fight back too. Clark is not just a player anymore. She is the one writing the rules. And the league just got the message loud and clear.
Remember when Caitlin was in Minnesota last year, she had a little extra spice after one of the baskets. Because Cheryl Reeve's a great coach, don't get me wrong. And she doesn't bite her tongue, which you noticed after the WNBA finals when she said it was stolen from the Lynx. There's no questioning her acumen. And certainly she'll speak her mind. But there's got to be something in the back of Caitlin's mind that still feels a little miffed, even if Reeve wasn't directly responsible for her not making the Olympic squad. Now, there was another attempt